Oh, we back. We back in the building. It's your boy Mikey, man. Can we keep it real? Another Voice Sports Tuesday, man. This is the third one in a row. I think the numbers from the first week, I think they were already better than 6,000 views. I haven't checked the numbers from last week, but like we always do, I got to thank the ones that make this possible, man. Shout out to Coastal Homes, Coldwell Bankers, Mark Wright, a presidential award winner. I usually got music when I'm doing this. Maybe that's why I feel like I'm not in my groove, man. I got to put on the locks real quick. Call 401-787-5203, a presidential award winner. And you already know we're going to be back at it. Friday Night Lights, your boy Mikey going to be out there again where people don't want me live streaming these games. You know what I mean? But you could check out the highlights on NBC 10 right after the game. Shout out to WJAR Channel 10 and Fan Sports Only. And a big shout out to our Voice Sport Reporters family. Dynamic strength and performance, you already know. And we can't forget Champion Drive. I know it by memory. I think if you're in the Maryland or DC area, right, give Champion a call, But we'll let Wayne fill you in. We're going to bring our boy Wayne in 1 second. Let me make sure. Oh, and if you're looking to get recruited, give our elite recruits a call. And Emerson Kilgore, our guy. If you want to go to college, you want to take the road with someone that's been there, someone that went to a D1 school when there was only about 6 people from that particular state that went D1. But we're going to bring Wayne Boyce Matthews in, man. Not only he had his hat upside down today during his live stream, I was trying to tell him it was backwards too. Wayne.
What's going on? You know how I razzle dazzle. You know how I'm a finagle the bagel. Yo.
There we go, man. You always rhyming and shining.
I got to do it. Hot bar, son. Again, a great weekend, man. Excited to see you, Mikey, man. Excited, but I am a little distracted because I got some Hennessy barbecue wings over here from Legacy Seafood, another proud sponsor of DMV Red Zone. Hey, Voice Sports trying to holler at you. Tastes like a winner over there. Hey. Man, a great weekend, man. Capital City Carnage. Great teams coming in. And of course, can't say anything about it without talking about my man Samson, the bad guy, who should be in the rotation somewhere. There he go. You know how I'm saying? And then on top of that, you still got a great slate of games coming up this week to get excited for. So we got a whole floor of some great stuff to talk about and then some. Again, if you enjoy what you're seeing, make sure you hit the Cash App up for Can We Keep It Real? Also, we accept those donations at $ The Voice Reporters. You know how we do. This is the Voice Reporter Show. Tuesday nights will never be the same. A&A Athletic Consultant brought to you by, that's right, none other than the AD Laverne Champion Amaker. You trying to find and understand your way to school? You know the AD got you. She ain't no fool. Girl got more degrees than a freezer knob. There she go. Look at you, girl.
Hey, what's going on?
Man, you know we keeping this stone cold.
Yeah, I got 2 computers going on here and a phone. I'm like, Lord have mercy. This how it goes.
We on Twitter now too. We live streaming on Twitter, just so you know. It was a new addition we was able to do this week. So definitely share that. And if I could figure this out, we'd be on Caffeine by next week as well, man. So thank you to Caffeine for giving us that hookup, iHeartRadio. But
bro, you got on Caffeine, bro.
Caffeine.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Like when he says they be calling me.
They be calling me, dog.
Well, you know what caffeine? What caffeine is? Caffeine's the YouTube for the hood. Really, it's trying to bring people from the hood, from the culture. You go on. Caffeine's put up by Drake.
Drake runs Caffeine.
They partnered up with Smack White out there, URL. So you got a lot of battle rap over there. You got a lot of sneaker. There's a lot of sneaker streams going on. It's a lot of urban stuff going on Caffeine. But,
yeah, I love it.
So definitely we'll be on Caffeine. I'm trying to get it going in a few minutes. But I just wanted to butt in and say all that stuff. Floor's
Hey,
yours.
why didn't you tell me Legacy Carryout was so good, girl?
I forgot because I just went there last Friday, and
Yeah,
actually,
man.
the two of the people that were working there were kids from that were in the culinary program at Friendly
Say
High
word.
School. So they were in the kitchen.
Yeah, hey, look, I don't want to lead nobody astray, but I gotta get this Hennessy sauce off my fingers now. Lord have mercy. Hey, a lot of great stuff that was not only tasty this evening, but tasty this weekend as big games took place. We had the OG Ducks come in from California to face off against the DMV Knights. We had the Cincinnati Elite Bearcats come down to face off against the District Heights Chiefs. Boy, the game is one thing, the story after is another, and all of the implications afterwards continue to say youth football is continuing to rise with more than 12 different schools out of the venue to look at the kids. So for all you people at home who keep saying social media and this fake exposure, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of student athletes that got looks this weekend and may have a shot at going to high school for free at a great school. So keep playing them games. We out here. Hey D, how was your weekend before we get started? You always gotta take care of the ladies first.
Oh, my weekend was busy. It was busy, of course. After Friday night, work Friday night, then Saturday morning, had a few things to do with following up on trying to get each one of my sports programs rolling and looking at facilities to make sure they're ready to go. Because Diamond Life softball and baseball training is coming out, so I got my crew ready for that. Because of course, we're here in the East Coast. We suffer with softball and baseball too, but we got great athletes, but they don't train. And then Sunday, of course, my women's flag football game occurred. We won. So right there,
There you go. Look,
Dream
you're so modest. We
Dream
won.
Catchers 8-man. We running right now. We still rolling. And then after that, just trying to prepare for the school week.
Well, for those people that's home that's listening on iHeart or Caffeine or any one of the great outlets that we already rocking with, can we keep it real? Let's talk a little bit about A&A Athletic Consultant before we start talking football X's and O's, because I know Samson chopping at the bit.
Our A&A Athletic Consulting is a group of, my team is made up of educators, coaches, parents that have had kids in both private and public schools, so they know the difference between the benefits of both sides of it. And we support and help parents and the athlete move through this process right here, that you see on your screen. These are the things that you got to consider when thinking about going to college. But we approach it from the aspect of being a student first and then the athlete, because the student part has to be first. And so the key thing, once you become a student athlete, I always tell everybody, you choose to do more. You choose to have two ways that you have to go to school and satisfy. So you have to satisfy your NCAA requirements or your NAIA requirements. Because that's an NAIA, but a lot of people don't know that even exists. But that is thousands of other colleges that exist. It's a league just like the NCAA, but they just have different colleges listed. Explaining to kids like the benefit of possibly going to junior college first. Yes, you have to do your 2 years, finish that out, but then your eligibility, you don't have 4 years of eligibility, you have 2. But will that be the best thing for you? Talking to students through that aspect. Then, of course, the eligibility center. And then the key thing is with these 8th graders coming in, where it says NCAA core course that you see right there, that's where we sit down with the parents and say, let's look at your high school and map out your 4 years right now. Let's map that out. So that means that if a counselor don't ever do that with you, you already know that you have every year you have pulled your core classes that your high school offers, not some random ones. It's strictly based on everybody's high school. And you can map your course out and then just roll with it from there. And and then of course the whole key thing is we look at the full overall wellness of the athlete, and discuss their mental health and as well as maintaining their bodies and to ensure that they can have some longevity. Yep.
Now I
So
got a
we have
question that
our
many
thing is
people.
go ahead.
Go ahead. I had a question. A lot of
No,
parents
I was going to
often
say,
ask. They misunderstand a lot of times all of the phases that go into it, and many don't understand the purpose of taking the once you get registered with the NCAA, why you have to turn around and take your those classes in your high school years, those AP, what the importance of those are, and the clearinghouse and the confusion that comes from that.
well, AP courses earn a extra point. So if a regular class gets a B, say a regular class gets a B, you get in a regular course, you get a B. If that was an AP course, that B would get more points. I mean, that B would get 4 points for A. Is that AP class is way more. But however,
Okay.
you only get a college credit for AP classes if you pass the AP exam. And so what happens is, so you don't get any college credit for anything if it doesn't pass the exam. So, but you can
Awesome.
still get your it boosts your grade point average. Because so you wonder how somebody get a 4.5 or 4.2. That happens because we had a lot of AP classes.
Best,
So it's a
Jimmy.
benefit. But then you got to also understand that if you should not do well in that class, it can hurt. So you got to know what your strengths are.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome also to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My man, many of you know him from all over television, and my man Kenny, Mr. Friday Night Tights Long. What's going on, player?
What's up, man? I was actually just trying to get onto my actual computer so I can get on my main camera, my main microphone to talk to you guys.
Always good to have you in representing for type of man. By being your first time on the show, tell everybody a little bit about yourself so we can get down to business, because you're going to love some of these coaching questions.
Well, I'm from the show Friday Night Tights. I'm also the host of on the VOYCESports Network, The Zone, on VOYCESports Network, Wednesday night starting at 8:30 p.m. Central. National Youth Sports Radio, where I go around the nation doing football tournaments. I'm also a high school play-by-play operator broadcaster for high school football in San Antonio. I'm also the television sound engineer for Texas Sports Productions on ABC affiliate KSAT 12 and the big game coverage in San Antonio. I'm also the voice of the Little Elm Lobos High School baseball, varsity baseball here up in the Dallas area in Little Elm, Texas. I do a lot of things, and I stay very, very busy.
That's my dog. You see, that's why he's a voice reporter. You hear him before you see him. Man. So, AD, as we go back, we want to finish touches bases on the A&A athletics component. For those people who want to get in contact with you, how would they go about reaching you, and where would they go to check out this website and get greater info on that?
You can go to the website at Vigilant, VIGILANCESTC.com. That is the A&A Athletic website. Or you can inbox me at Laverne Champion Amaker on Facebook. Brief checklist. You just contact me. I'll send that to you, and then that way I'll know when we begin to have a conversation what approximately our starting point will be. And then after that, we do it by monthly subscription, which is very minimal monthly subscription on what is current rates out for the type of services that we offer.
Can I ask you a question
for the personalized too?
For the people that might be a little confused, what is the GPA and your core? What's the difference between your GPA and your core GPA?
Well, when you see your report card, you see all of your grade point averages just